Anyway,
Like if
okay,
they
so
had a chat in Pokemon, you could not put in Pal World. Like I feel like that would be a thing, you know?
it does sound, it's funny because I saw the post about somebody upset about Power World and Pokemon. Like
Mhm,
before we went live, I was bringing up some stuff real quick from X, and
mhm.
on my feed is some idiot coping about Power World or Pokemon versus Power World kind of stuff. And they're like going on about how, well, Power World's having to move into a farming sim because they're that bad at their blah blah blah. But Nintendo doesn't need to worry about everything. It's like you do know Nintendo's doing the same damn thing, right? Like there's this thing about a Ditto and farming, like Power World and Nintendo launched those trailers at about the same damn time, guys. I think they're still worried. They're still suing them. Still, I mean, they're
I
pretty
mean,
worried about Power
honestly,
World.
I think that that would actually be the other way around. I would be like, so what you're telling me is that Pal World is adaptable and trying to find new and exciting ways for their players to interact with the game, whereas uh, um, Pokemon
Nintendo's
is not.
following them.
Pokemon is like, nah, you get what you get and be happy for it. Be grateful. You better ask me for another. Like,
But anyway, so yeah, I saw somebody coping about Power World. It was just funny. Oh, all right. Let's see this trailer for a second. Been trying to watch it for I don't know how long. Listen, Nintendo makes me hate them a lot, especially when they charge $20 for a 22-year-old ROM and don't do anything special with it.
yeah,
But also, Nintendo likes to slap me in the feels when it comes
yeah.
to Pokemon when they do shit like this.
I know. I'm like, this is cute.
Ugh,
This is
why?
this is why it's Nintendo. Why it's not? I hate Nintendo. It's not Nintendo
This
sucks.
is like literally going over past things in a
Yeah,
trailer
like
for a new game. It's like you got the
remember who you are.
gigantism stuff going on and everything beforehand with the Alolan stuff and oh gosh, it's like why Nintendo? Why you gotta do me like this? You do shit where I'm just like I want this, then I hate you because you won't let me have it. And then you do shit like this, and I'm just like, why Nintendo? Anyway,
Put the fuck away.
the question is, will they actually have voice acting in this game? That's another thing people have finally started complaining about. Even Nintendo understands that there's a male and a female out there. Just putting it out there
Yeah,
because that is your female Pikachu. This is your
maybe
male
it's
Pikachu.
Pikachu's parents, or is that
It,
Pikachu himself?
no, it's just two Pikachus.
Okay.
Um, and they're dressed up, which of course means there's probably going to be dress up stuff for Pikachu in this game.
Oh my gosh, you have to buy so much crap.
But this is a female Pikachu. You
It
can tell
is.
by the tip of her tail here because it's more in a harp shaped.
Oh,
The male
it is. I
Pikachu
get it.
have the straight edge here.
Oh yeah, no, we understand how the light sockets work. We
So,
get it.
yeah,
Well, we
Nintendo
did at
absolutely
one time.
understands how that works. But they're dress up, which is always great because you could dress up Eevee and Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu. It was great. And you didn't have to pay extra for that either. It was one of those rare Nintendo wins.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. That's why our segment isn't like we hate Nintendo. It's not Nintendo sucks. It's not Nintendo's garbage. It's Nintendo why? Like
If somebody looked into it, they think we're huge Nintendo haters. So I'm just like over here salivating over this
the game
trailer.
that I
Like,
have in the
no.
background right now is a Nintendo game. The game that I'm currently playing also a Nintendo game. I don't hate Nintendo. I like their games. I'm not an edgy boy. I'm not huge on like PlayStation because they're always trying to be like super edgy. We're all
That's right. They're going to cut you on
Devil
that
May Cry
edge.
and stuff. You're like okay, or Grand Theft Auto. I'm not that girl. Okay, I like the fun things. I can provide all the cynicism. I don't need the game to do it for me, but Nintendo keeps doing things that make me hate them in real life. Like the games are fine. It's just what they do as a company that I'm just like, why though? But why? Why do you take cute fun things and make me hate them and bring
You know,
all these adult problems that I don't want to think about, like your corporation, into
Nintendo.
this world? Like this is my escape from my job and the stresses of humaning, okay, on a daily
All right.
basis. Anyway, sorry.
All right, now Nintendo, here's my idea. My pitch for you is what you're going to do is when this game starts up, you're going to start it up like any other normal Pokemon game, right? The professor's going to talk to you. They're going to be talking to you because you've made the Rotom phone like this whole ordeal now. It's going to be like video chatting with our player character on the Rotom phone. She or he's going to be telling them stuff about Pokemon, okay? And what you're going to do partway through that introduction to Pokemon, you're going to have them look at it, look strangely at you, and then go, hold on a second, clicks a button, and then suddenly voice acting will happen. And they'll be like, sorry about that. I was on mute the whole time. Did you get all that? And then we realize they did something good for a change.
Oh my gosh, I
Like
would
that would
totally,
be
I
the
would,
thing because everybody has been hating on Pokemon for like the past couple of years now for not having voice acting yet.
yeah.
Especially with ZA recently, that became a huge topic of discussion. It's like, guys, they haven't had voice act. They should, considering how little they spent on this game, they should be able to afford some voice acting. Um, but they haven't. But that's what they should do to introduce voice acting into their Pokemon game.
Yeah,
I just
that would
thought
be
about it
great.
and I
That
was
would
like,
be
that would be
fantastic.
great.
It's cheeky, it's
It's
cute, it's funny.
yeah,
Dang,
it
Zio,
hits
you have
that
missed your
it
calling.
hits that boomer thing too, like with the rest of us older people who routinely
You
start our
keep calling
shit
it boomer, but it's
muted.
really not. This is, I mean, the Generation X is the new boomers. We're just too cool for that, you know. But
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
you're like a zennial, like me.
Yeah, I
Like I
keep
mean, I'm
trying
on
to
the X
claim
side of
Zennials,
zennial,
but
but still,
I want to claim Zenio status so bad, but it's like,
you
look,
are.
I was there drinking out of the hose with the rest of us.
Yeah, you are zennial though, right?
Game Freak. I mean, just that right there.
That
Now, this is
that
not
was
representative of actual game footage. I get it. This is just a thing, but just that itself looks so much better than the curated footage they gave us for Scarlet and Violet. I'm just saying, or ZA or anything else. I mean, heck, you can actually see some grass in there.
I mean, this
You
looks
actually see grass. There's trees.
it
It
looks
doesn't look.
aspirational though. It looks like something that, it's inspiring. It makes you want to do something, you know.
Yeah.
It
Now
inspires you to move.
it could be one of those bait and switches where it just looks really damn good in the
Yeah.
cutscene. But Nintendo has been so lazy to the point that the cutscene stuff looks exactly like the actual game stuff because they do the in-game cutscene stuff, right? Which I don't know if maybe that's lazy. I don't know, but
Hmm.
that's what they've been doing. So if it's like that in a cutscene or a trailer, I expect it to probably look that way because it's how it has in the past. I mean, just look at that. You actually see. You're not just seeing the ground.
Yeah.
There's
It
grass.
looks like you're running into a living world. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and that's what the other games were missing. Was
You
that
hear that,
aspect?
Marathon? The world is alive. Anyway, I'm sorry. Moving on.
But I mean, just looking into this, that looks better than anything like. That looks like a
Yeah.
3DS game properly brought to life on the Switch almost.
Yeah.
Because they had like areas that looked like that in Sun and Moon, but it was a 3DS game back in the day. Heck, even those waves look really good in the ocean,
Yeah, the water looks great.
which is not something I was expecting.
You know, there's this thing though. It's like these Asian games always have this like slightly um it's like this plastic filter over it, you know, kind of like when you have a filter on your screen and it's a little bit dingier than it normally is. Like that Pikachu was like so washed out. I'm like, why are all the colors just like a little washed out?
Yeah, he does look pushed out. That
Like all of the like the blacks are gray, everything is a little bit washed out, you know.
it could be just the shadow, how it was sitting, or
It's
the lighting.
it's actually something that I've noticed of late. It's always hit me subconsciously, but I've started to really notice it consciously now that there's just it's just part of the aesthetic for a lot of Eastern games. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, their art is beautiful. It's just they like the colors a little bit more muted. They're like, no, no, screen cannot yell at me.
Well, I think at some point in time they started doing this in anime too, like where they'd suddenly like make everything darker
Hmm.
to prevent like people who what is it? They get seizures or something when things get too bright and too flashy.
Hmm.
And I think it might have something to do with that mentality. It's like,
No, but sure, we'll go with
huh?
that. But we'll believe in it. Sure,
Well,
it's a
they
dream.
they've been doing that in anime where everything suddenly gets really darker when it gets super flashy for whatever reason. That was always their reasoning for doing it. It was to
Mm.
prevent epileptic seizures. There we go. That sort of thing.
Yeah,
So I don't know if that just sort of has started carrying over to everything else where it looks a bit more washed out because this way then they don't have to apply a quick filter in certain spots, or
yeah.
I don't know. That's my thought. I'm probably wrong. I'm making it all up.
We'll believe it. We'll believe it because it makes it better.
Now, I will have to ask, why does my grass Pokemon have to be a bird again? Like
I don't know.
seriously. I feel like I'm gonna have to go bop somebody here in a second. But it's a fire puppy.
Yeah, they have
Bomb.
such cute stuff.
Yeah, come on.
Like, come on, this is even good. Oh man,
Are they
underwater
gonna bring
world.
back diving mechanics?
本当に
See, in one of the game, what was it? Was it Sapphire and Ruby? I think they had used. They turned dive into like an HM, and there was a whole dive mechanic where you could dive under the water and like have like a whole other thing going
Hmm.
on down there.
Hmm.
Back when Pokemon was cool, or I'm
It
sorry,
was never
actually
cool.
put care into their games.
Okay, it
Uh,
did have care. It was never cool though. Just
yeah, so it's going to be interesting if they bring back that dive mechanic and bring a whole underwater zones.
hmm yeah, that's pretty interesting. I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, I still probably would never want to play this game, but this makes me feel like I might want to play this game until I started playing this game and be like, oh, I don't want to play this game. But it
that's
looks
fine.
really good. It does.
It
Like there's
does.
a lot of games that just aren't for me though. I freely admit that.
Global simultaneous release in 2027, folks.
All
Or
right.
you can play the Pokemon Cozy game where Ditto farms. For anyone who wants that bullshit. Oh, but anyway. Yeah, so new Pokemon game, Wind and Waves, and it doesn't look half bad. If the actual gameplay looks anything like it did in the trailer there. But then again, that is a trailer, so
Yeah, but I mean, the trailer actually did a good job. which it didn't for, what was it, Violet? So
I don't remember actually.
was that the one that was just out?
Yeah, no,
The one that
ZA was
you
the
and
recent one.
huh?
Um, it was Pokemon Legends ZA.
Oh,
So
maybe that's what it
they've
was. You
essentially
were
turned
comparing it to Violet or something like
they
that.
turned Legends Arceus into, I guess, its own genre of Pokemon games, or side Pokemon games now,
Hmm.
because now they did Legends of ZA.
Of course they did.
So it's now its own little thing where it's not a main game, but Scarlet trailer. Let's take a look at that trailer real quick. Um, is that it? The official trailer there. Now, maybe it's been so long since I've seen it. Maybe this trailer looks the same because it's just all about
See
angles and
tonight, it
stuff.
could go either.
Okay, we can't have that playing. That's an actual song that will get claimed because it's
No,
Ed
I'm gonna say right
Sheeran.
now this looks lame. I mean, comparatively speaking, but was this the one? Was this the game that they were coming out with? That the most
This
recent
is
game?
Scarlet and Violet. This is what they came out with before ZA. This is the last main series game.
Okay. I mean, if it's old, then I'll give it some grace.
It's still a Switch title. They had done come out with Breath of the Wild
Oh,
and
yeah, then they should do better.
stuff by this point.
Yeah, then they should probably do a little better.
Their whole thing was that crystallization gimmick. That was their whole gimmick with
Hmm.
it, with that particular Pokemon game. And of course, there's no voice acting.
And Pikachu is still like that, very, very washed out yellow.
Yeah, it's been like that for a hot minute.
Yeah, I'm like, why? It's all pastel. It's like, no, no, we always have to be ready for Easter. So yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah, the world just doesn't look the same. Like it does feel like it feels more lived in over here
Yeah,
versus Boopadoo, as soon as we get to it. It just feels like it's way more lived into it than it is over here. Like that,
yeah. This
you
looks
know,
like this is the clay
I mean,
ground, and then this is the mountain right next to it, and
yeah, and it's muted and, barren and all that stuff. Meanwhile, you look at this, you've got trees and rocks,
even from a
all sorts
distance, it looks more
of,
lived
from
in.
a
Yeah.
distance, it looks so much better.
Hmm.
Uh, Damn it. I'm bad. My pause game is horrible. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly how it looks if you're just standing there. They're just doing a trade. But,
Yeah.
it's you can't even blame that. Well, they're in a battle bullshit or something like that, where they've got to keep the rendering down or some kind of bullshit like that. It's like, no, that's how it actually looks in game, guys.
Yeah.
Compared to this that looks luscious and looks like there's actually shit living in it
Yeah.
or on it. So, but yeah, like every
This
mountain looks
looks
that way,
like,
and everything you see.
I mean, this looks like something on a Wii, man.
Yeah, you could make that mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, they clearly could do more with it. Like
Yeah.
Pokemon's just been one of those things. It's like you look at it and it's like, guys, we could have done so much better. What the hell? Anyway, we've been on Pokemon for an hour, so